Shalom, 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 Yasha Allah. This your boy, Brother Shamwa Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called Exhort. All right, Exhort. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and His only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be called Exhort, and I was watching one of my ox lessons, Yermayan, and he did a beautiful lesson, man, about, making sure that you, like helping the brethren, and understanding, where they're coming from, man. It hit home, because I can attest, man, like I say, man, call out Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash, man, for the brethren, that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has given me, man, because it truly has been a blessing, man. Brothers go through stuff, we've been through a lot, just as, our little brotherhood, man. We've seen brothers come, brothers go, but, at the end, brothers, continue to try to uplift and to exhort, man, to exhort brothers, man, and it's a mighty thing an important thing that, brethren, right, and even sisters, right, sisters have to exhort each other too as well, everybody in this walk, needs exhortation, man, right? They need it, right? And I want to get the definition of exhort, right? The definition of exhort, right, is strongly encourage or urge to do something, all right? And that's what we go out to these highways and hedges, right? With the fear, right? Like I said, with fear, we persuade men, through the fear of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, we go out and we persuade men. All right. We encourage men. We encourage men and women, right? We encourage the Israelites. I'll just say that, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you, the diaspora, we encourage you, to return to your power, to your help. All right. Because there is no other help, right, than Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? The Heavenly Father and His Son. There's no other help out there for you, right? When you're searching for help amongst this world, man, right? It has to come through Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And like I say, I just, all praises, man. Call like Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that He has given me the brethren to labor with, man. Who, throughout my life, man, and, I'm not a young chicken no more. I'm in age, and the thing about it is I've never felt, brotherhood and brotherly love, until I came into this ministry, man, till I met the brethren that I labor with. You have, boys in the world, y'all good, y'all cool, right? But, to truly have brethren that you can, truly say, man, is true love, man. Brothers who you can, leave around things and know that, hey, nothing's gonna happen, man. Them brothers is, treat that stuff like it's their own selves, man. And that's just a beautiful thing, and, I know that there's some brothers who don't, have that, and that's why, it talks about, don't forsake the assembly, of yourselves, man, because it's an important thing, man. It helps uplift and encourage brothers, especially when you're going through stuff, And then, just having experience from different brothers, man, who we all go through different things, right? And like the brother was saying, you might go through something, and a brother will uplift you, and guess what? When he goes to that thing, then you can kind of encourage, likewise. All right. So it's good, to have that brotherhood. Sometimes it's just good to have a listening ear, man, when you're going through stuff, and just, being able to exhort, right? So I want to get this definition of exhort, Salakia for the ramble, but it says exhort, strongly encourage or urge to do something, right? And you see similar is to urge, encourage, call on, enjoin, adjure, charge, press, pressure, but the thing is, it's just, we encourage and we urge brothers, to continue on in this thing, right? Because we know how strenuous this walk is, right? We know how, like the book of Sirach says, right? When you prepare to serve Yahawashi, prepare your soul for temptation, just, paraphrasing, right? So, you're going to catch hell, you're going to go through it, right? But, having them brethren to keep you encouraged and enduring, especially, when you don't get to see your brethren as often, all right, and you get that one day, right, you catch hell throughout the whole week, man. It's just even those precious few hours with the brethren, man. Don't forsake that, man. Those times are, I value those times, man. Those times are very precious, right? Because we're getting into the time where, we might be separated, man. Right. And hell, that might be the only thing keeping brothers, besides the spirit of Yahawashi going there, just remembering the things to keep your spirit uplifted too, that the brethren are out there and we're all laboring, man, for one accord and one course, man, and just to continue to urge and encourage each other, man, to keep going in this thing. Right? Because sometimes, man, you can get beat down and be all the way out, man, and it's nothing like a brethren, man, to come, to be there for you, man. That's, you can't even explain it, man. I can't explain it, but it's a beautiful thing, man, and it's a humbling experience, when you think about it, right? Yahawashi said, when you think about, I watch Salakia. Let me pull this up real quick. You watch like those movies like Saving Private Ryan and like those movie, shows, and you see how brothers, man, people come together, in a time of war, man. They gotta encourage and look out for each other, right? And that's what we're doing, man. Right? Because it's literally a spiritual warfare out here. All right. And you got your fellow soldiers, your brethren, man, who are out here encouraging you to continue in the fight, continuing on in this thing, to encourage and urge you to keep going, This is Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, but exhort one another daily. It says, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin, and sometimes, you could be, you might have, like the brother was saying, you might have crazy thoughts and different things or whatever, and sometimes it's just picking up that phone or, going in a group chat and just hearing your brother's voice, man. Right. And the thing about it is, cause, you'll automatically, it don't matter. Like we might start off talking about something and then we're going to go straight to this. We're going to go right into the scriptures, man. Right. Because that's our comfort at the end of the day too, is these words. All right. And daily, putting these words and doing these lessons, help encourage you to go on, and it helps another brother encourage, right? Let the brother, did a lesson, man, and I was listening to on my way to work, man. I'm like, man, that's what I needed to hear, man. Those are beautiful words, man. Those are beautiful words, that the brother brought out. It was a beautiful lesson, and it helped encourage me to do this lesson, And Lord's will, hey, this might help another brother to do another lesson, man, and to keep this going on and keep encouraging each other, man. It's just this is a whole nother different thing than what you've been in life and what you've seen, man, because this is, truly a different, man. Like, even like the brothers, from Great Waters, man, the brothers from GMS, man, it's just going out there, man, and brothers just show love all day, man, right? And we go in one mind, one accord, man. It's just a beautiful thing, and brothers got to continue to, to do that, right? But you got to have that like mind, that like mind and that true and one doctrine, all right? That way you can go to the scriptures and encourage each other, all right? Because if you're not like-minded, then it throws everything off, right? And I can, attest that, me and my brethren, it's like we get out there and you can watch us, man. It's just like brothers is constant, like the spirit just be going through us, man. Like, like a current. It just goes, it might go from one brother to another brother, back to this brother. And it's just a fluid thing, It's a fluid thing. And it's just, it's truly amazing to me, just how, and I know I'm speaking a lot, right? I'm not pulling a lot of scriptures, but I'm, but it's truly amazing how Bahasham can put pieces of a puzzle together, because when I look at it, like, listen, I grew up on the other side of the coast, man, right, in California, right, and there was no way that I was even, that in my mind was supposed to be here, right, but man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? I look at, I don't even look about where I could have been, right, in California. It probably would have been somewhere bad or whatever, you know what I mean? But I look here how the Lord puts pieces and puzzles together, and the way, he moves, because guess what? He knows what's best for you. And he set up brethren, according to, what you can handle and your spirit, right? And your spirit on measure, right? You get one brother, man, who, man, just knows every scripture. You just quote something. Oh yeah, that's such and such, such and such. You got one brother, man, just always, there, a listening ear, encouraging, just a true brother. You got another brother, man, just, real, gentle. Don't say too much, right? You got other brothers, man, who get you fired up, man, with full of energy, right? There's different levels to everything. The Lord gave each brother the spirit according to what that man can handle, man. And you put that together, man, and that's a mighty thing, man. Right? And I know it's through, all the, those camps, man. You brothers have those different, levels, and it's just a mighty thing, man, to be a part of. And it's always a good thing to exhort, and to encourage each other, man, to keep going, You see brothers doing lessons, you're like, oh man, yeah, them brothers is getting in there. Yeah, I gotta get it, And it's just it's a powerful thing, A brother might say, I ain't did what. Listen, I get it, brother. Hey, you can talk about this, you can do that, But it's just a constant thing of speaking with each other. All right. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 10. And let's go to verse number 24, right? It says, matter of fact, let's start at verse 23. It says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised, and one of the key things that Yahawashi has given us, to be able to hold fast to the profession of our faith was the brethren, man. Right? Who can help encourage you and urge you to keep going in this thing, to not give up, to not fight, to not give up the fight, even by watching other brothers and their laboring and seeing how they interact with each other, it helps you and helps build, that strong, profession of your faith. It says without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. It says, let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works, right? And we should be provoking each other, and keep, man, that was a beautiful, keep doing them lessons, man. Keep doing them lessons, keep doing and show by example, But it says, for he is faithful, Salakia says, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works, And that's definitely, one of the things that we should be doing by encouraging brothers, You see brothers, man, hey, man, you did a good, I seen you over there, man. You was doing a good job. Just little things, man, kind of boost brothers, faith, man, and have that little spark to keep going in this thing. It says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, it says, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye are seeing the day approaching. Especially we know we are in this time where we know that all hell could break loose, man. We know hell, last Saturday could have been our last day. We don't know. This Saturday could be our last. All hell could break loose at any moment. And knowing that, encouraging brothers to keep pushing and keep fighting, to the end of this thing, because we don't know, and if we have to be, by ourselves, we have, you have that mentality, from your brethren, man, and you've picked up on the things, and that's the thing too, you understand is by being, with the brethren, you'll be able to pick up different things from different brothers, man. I've learned a lot of different things. I've learned how to sometimes just shut the hell up and you don't have to speak every time, right? I've learned, to, every once, check on brothers and see how brothers is doing, right? Asking brothers, what you been reading, different things, to try to get brothers, keep their spark going, okay? These are different things that I've picked up, through the brethren, man, got one brother every video, anything come out, and that brother thumbs up, liking it, keep you going, right? It's just different things that, and the different personalities and the different perspectives that brothers come in, man. It's a beautiful thing to help you not be stuck in one thing, but to broaden, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, okay? But it says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, right? Because these are precious moments, they're precious moments together. And you don't know how many more that you're going to have. All right. So it's just important to, cherish those times. Some, like I said, man, me and my brothers, it could be simple things, man. After teaching, we go fellowship and we might just look up in the sky and just look for chariots, man. It's simple to us. It don't have to be something elaborate. We don't have to go to somebody's house and play PlayStation 5 for 3 hours, right? And do all that. We don't have to do all that, man. Right? We don't, it's simple to us, man. Right? We just happy to be around each other, and those are just times that, you can't get back, man. So those are precious moments. We gotta, take advantage of those things, talk to brethren, we had a good laugh, from camp the other night, even after we left, man. I was just thinking about how, a situation that happened at camp, and we was on the group chat just going back and forth, and I was literally dying and cracking up, man, just by the incident that happened. And we just, those little things, man, and now those help you get through, the weeks, at the plantation and different things that you're going through, at the end of the day, because in this walk too, I find that I don't laugh as much and I don't smile as much, man, because I see these things for what they are, man, and these things are grievous, man. But it's just when I get around the brethren, I forget about all that, right? And I can laugh amongst my brethren. We can have a good time, and we can uplift each other, man. We talk about different things, man, but being in the kingdom, right? Looking back at all the stuff and the hell that we catching through, right? And be like, man, we look at it now, he's like, man, that was, during the time, you're like, man, you just catching hell, right? It don't seem you can catch a break, but we gonna look back in the kingdom and be like, oh man, that was nothing, man, But while you're going through it, man, it's a tough time, and you need your brethren around you, What is that? Let me see. Let's go to 1 Corinthians, right? We understand, the things that we go through, man, it seems like it's a never-ending thing, right? But we understand, that these are all part of our trials to help us go, right? And this is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. It says, but as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart, right, or the mind of man, the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love him. All right? And that's a beautiful thing, man. Brothers get to start talking about, getting spiritual bodies, man, Lord's will. Hey, we, get you kind of fired up, man, right? I watched some of the, the one brother from GMS, man, he does those videos with the arts and man, it gets you fired up, and pass it on to another brother. Another brother watches it. Oh man, yeah, that boosted my, these are just different things that Yahawashi has given us in this walk, right? Because he understands and he knows that this thing is difficult, right? But right, you can get through, man. You just got to keep enduring, right? And what better way, if you have a brethren that can come and lift you up when you down or when you crawling, man. That brother can come carry some of the weight for you, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. And we got to continue to keep exhorting or encouraging each other, because, this thing is going to pay off, man. Right? This is going to pay off. We are building up our spiritual riches, man. Right? We're building up, the Lord has granted us to be able to have the ability to preach this gospel, that we may be able to share it, and we may, we do so, and we're bringing about the kingdom of Yahawashi, man. Right? By prophesying this word, man, we are bringing this out, man. That's a beautiful and powerful thing. All right? We just got to keep encouraging and uplifting, brothers and sisters too as well, sisters who've been through, some elder, not even elder sisters, but just sisters who have gone through different things, man, right? Can help encourage other sisters to keep going, right, in this thing, right? It's just very important, that we each day, daily, right, and as often as we can, that we continue to, urge and encourage each other, to continue on in this thing, man, right? Because sometimes it can be very lonely, sometimes it can be overwhelming, and we call on Yahawashi. Sometimes, you might be going through some, or you might be getting into some folly, and it was crazy, a brother might hit the chat, ping, right, snap you out of it, or call, and all of a sudden, now that those crazy thoughts in your mind went away, man, right? And brothers, the Lord has everything right on this time, man, to encourage and to endure, all right? So I just wanted to do this quick lesson. Like I said, I wasn't going to pull a lot of precepts, man, but it was, my Ak did a beautiful lesson, and it inspired me, and hopefully, Lord's will, this will inspire, other brothers and sisters, man, but inspire brothers to continue to exhort each other, man, right? To encourage, to urge people to continue on in this thing, all right? Because we are truly at the end, right? You think about you running this race, man. This is not the time to give up, to fold or fall down, right? And the race is only going to get harder, right? But we got to encourage each other to keep going, right? Keep going in this thing, all right? So with that, Lord's will, this was edifying, right? With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Kohola Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom, right? To the 144,000 men and to the rest of the elect, stay diligent, stay focused, keep praying for one another, man. Keep exhorting one another. Keep uplifting and encouraging each other to continue on in this thing. And with that, I want to say shalom.